G'day, I'm Mia from Aviation Training, Drone Training and Adventure Helicopters. I am one of the team here and I'm also a helicopter pilot, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of an explanation as to why we take drone students for an airspace orientation tour in one of our helicopters. Now, we don't just do this for fun and to break up the course and give you an extra bonus. We actually do this for a very important reason. We've been training helicopter pilots long before drone training became a thing, and so we know more than probably anyone else doing drone courses how important it is for drone pilots to interact safely with other manned aircraft in either controlled airspace or even outside of controlled airspace. So we take you to areas in the helicopter, we show you from a bird's eye view rather than from the ground up as a drone pilot, but from the air down, what sort of situations you're likely to get into where your drone is going to be in the same airspace, and it might be quite legally, as a fast approaching aircraft, or in a low flying zone, or any other scenario where you might be using the same airspace as each other. There are a couple of really good examples of this in Tauranga airspace, such as around the Mount and Matakana Beach. So you'll get a really good understanding of what you're learning in a classroom, and we believe you can't get that understanding just from sitting in a classroom looking at maps and getting the theory. It's way more powerful when you actually get up in the sky and you actually get the tour from a pilot who flies a helicopter but also understands drone lore and what it's like from your perspective as a drone pilot as well. We also do a control tower visit, and again, if you understand what the control tower guys need from you and what they deal with and the lingo and the language they use and who they're talking to, there's no better way to get an understanding of that than actually going up to the control tower. And then when you call them because you want to do something with your drone at a later date, you actually know what you're asking, or you can interact with them in a way where they will have some confidence in you and probably give you more leeway than they would if you were just someone who didn't have an understanding of that. Our drone courses run over 2 days. The first day is theory followed by an exam, and this is when we usually do our helicopter flight, because it's good to have a break from classroom environment. But then if we take you for a flight on the same day, weather dependent, sometimes it's the next day, but usually we do it on the first day, then everything you've just learnt just goes straight into your brain and it makes a whole lot more sense. And students say that how useful that flight is to them. The following day, or the second day, we do the practical element of the course, followed by a flight test in the mid-afternoon as well. So I hope that gives you an idea of why we do what we do differently, and why it's so important for you to get a bird's eye view of what you need to know as a certified drone pilot. Hope to see you in one of our courses. Cheers!